golden houses in 18 different positions, 18 different directions, showing and representing the royalty and the luxuries of Dubai, the famous Jumeirah Al Qasar. Well, that was the last 5-star hotel property of Jumeirah. So, come back on the famous iconic Jumeirah property. So, I would like to do the comparison from the least thing of any hotel, like pillows. Very quickly, how many pillows you got from your hotel, guys? How many? 6? 4? Maximum 4 or 6 like that, right? But if you guys are staying in an iconic service world, which will not get wet, fire will not caught it, and it's very rare, so it's very cheap as well. Only like 600 euros. Let's suppose that you're not staying there. You can go to that hotel. It's not that difficult. You can go to that hotel. You just have to book a tour. They will give you a 90-minute tour inside. Along the tour, you can book a dinner, a lunch, or a coffee. Obviously, they will give you a good food and a good coffee, not a normal coffee. They will give you a cappuccino, and not a normal cappuccino. They will give you a gold cappuccino. That means 56 are above the ground and 2 are below the ground. It has 17 elevators inside, including the second fastest elevator in the world. Second fastest elevator in the world. It had the world's biggest. Now I want you to make a sketch of the date palm tree. You will see a trunk of a tree, and you will see the fronds which are going out from right and left hand side of this tree. So same the way this island is designed. That is just vertical, and we are traveling horizontal way. This 5.5 kilometers, this is the trunk of a date palm tree. We are traveling on the trunk of a date palm tree. And on the trunk, we have this scenic and apartment buildings which we can see on our left and right hand side. This lovely kind of place that we have here. It has 2 entrances and 2 exits here. One is this side and one is the opposite side of this tower here. And this vertical tower, this vertical apartment are the part of the trunk of the date palm tree, a 5.5 kilometer long trunk. The length is 5.5 kilometer long. And here, when you are seeing all these apartment buildings here, I will just take your attention on your right hand side, like just next to this white villas. Like just after a while, just from here, now I want your attention to see to the houses next to the beaches here. Next to the beaches here. These are the houses which are on the front of the Palm Island. The front which are going out from right and left hand side of this Palm Island. Once again, we are traveling on the trunk of a date palm tree. And those areas, those houses which you are seeing are on the front of the Palm Island here. Same the way which you are seeing a date palm tree here, same the way we have designed this artificial island here with this shape. So on this Palm Island, we have about 10,000 apartment buildings. On the trunk of a date palm tree, about 10,000 apartments we have here. And these apartments are very cheap apartments, like very cheap apartments. The prices of these apartments are starting from only $9,000 per square feet. And mostly, like the people from US, from Russia, from India, and European countries, they are living here in these apartment buildings. Like some high kind of influencers, bloggers, actors, actresses, they have the apartment building here on the trunk of this big Palm Island. It is luxury apartment building. We also have some 5-star hotel properties as well here. Approximately 7 to 9 5-star hotel properties we have here on the trunk of the big palm tree, including the Hilton, Radisson, including the Dukes of Palm, and multiple other properties we have here on this Palm Island here. So, just taking a turn from here. Now, from here, while taking a turn, I want your attention to see on your left front where you will see a bridge here. This is a bridge of a small rail track here, which is known as Dubai monorail, which is the only monorail in the whole Gulf region. A small rail which runs only on this Palm Island here. Starting from the gateway station, with its multiple gateway station, you can see the roofs of the Palm Island. And on the way it has multiple stations, and it is ending up to one another famous iconic property of Dubai, the famous Atlantis, the Palm. The first resort property which was opened here on this Palm Island here, the Atlantis, the Palm. But before looking to that Atlantis, now again I want your attention to see on your left and right side. And this time you will not see any apartment buildings here. This time what you will see only? The houses, the villas. And Where are those villas? These are the villas which are on the front villa of this Palm Island here. So I guess these villas are very cheap, so we'll not much focus on them. Then we will focus on the property which is just right in front of us, the famous Atlantis farm. But that Atlantis is on a different island and we are on a complete different island here. In between both of us, we have the sea water here. To understand it more better, I want your attention to see on your left and right hand side, and you will see the paintings of the palm. You will see a date palm tree, and you will see one external layer, one external umbrella which is covering the date palm tree. That Atlantis is on that external layer, which is known as the crescent of the Palm Island here. Which is the only way which is taking from the Palm Island to the crescent of the Palm Island here. The only hidden way. Like the same way which you are seeing on the painting, there is no direct connection from the palm to its crescent. Same the way we have this one from the aerial view of the satellite view, that there is no direct connection of the palm to its crescent. Like from here, now these lights are welcoming us to another artificial island of Dubai and welcome you to the crescent of the Palm Island here, a complete another man-made artificial island of Dubai. So once again, once we are coming out from the crescent, just in front of us, again we have the Gulf, which is known as the Arabian Gulf. And in that Arabian Gulf, if any one of you who want to further explore or who want to travel further, you can just take a small boat and in 2 hours you will be at Iran. But I would suggest you to be here in Dubai, you will be safe. So, now we are here on the crescent of the Palm Island, which is 11 kilometer long artificial island. An 11 kilometer long artificial man-made island. And on the crescent, we have only the 5-star hotel properties here. The ultra lavish 5-star hotel properties we have here on the crescent of the Palm Island here. The ultra lavish properties of the world. We have about, and the second one is here in Dubai, with their same structure, with the same color, with the same design. And the second one is here in Dubai, Atlantis Bahamas and Atlantis Dubai. And because of its unique geographical location, it's on the tip of the Palm Island here. Completely on the tip of the Palm Island here. That is a property which is, from here it will be, that is a property which is divided into 2 sections. Divided by the west zone and east zone by that hollow gate. And on top of that hollow gate, you will see those blue color window glasses, which is a famous Nobu restaurant and also the Sky Bridge Food there, a Michelin star restaurant. That is the property which has the world. Like, I guess nobody can finish it in 1 to 2 days. That's my big thing. So once again, the famous Atlantis property on our left hand side now this time. That is a property which is having a 1.3 kilometer private beach. That property is one of the beautiful properties of Dubai and one of the beautiful properties in the world as well, the famous Atlantis, the Palm. And that property has a very beautiful lobby as well here. The property has a very beautiful lobby here as well. Like if you will see just down to that hollow gate, you will see a blue color dome there. Inside the blue dome, we have a very beautiful lobby there. And in that lobby, we have a 10-meter high, made by the 3,000 hand-molded glass structure there. A sculpture which is standing all around, 10-meter high, which is reflecting the rainbow color all over the lobby area, which is making a very beautiful ambience over there. That is a property which has a large chamber there. It has its own 20 aquarium with about 65,000 aquatic animals. It has its own dolphinarium there, which is the largest home of the dolphins there, where you can swim with the dolphins here as well. It needs some other material. It needs some clay, some soil, some mud. But what Dubai has only here? Only the sand, and that is the desert sand. It cannot stay in the water. It will flash away, it will flow. So what is the alternative? Only the sand of the water can stay in the water. So that is also one of the famous property of Dubai. Very famous property of Dubai. As I said, the property which is just right behind us, the famous Atlantis, the Palm, they are the 2 in the world. One is in Bahamas and the second one is here in Dubai. That means Dubai and US, they both are equal. Dubai is the name of those luxury here. And we have one another luxury mall on our left hand side, which is known as Palm Jumeirah Mall, which is 30 boutique shops. It is the only mall of the whole Palm Island. 30 boutique shops, a very beautiful curving food court and restaurant there. And before that it was known as Nakhil Mall, but now they have changed the name to Palm Jumeirah Mall. Keeping your attention on your left hand side, you will see this blue color rising tower here, which is the tallest tower of this Palm Island here, known as the Palm Tower. This is a complete beauty of the whole Palm Island, like on your head. Now let me also show you how that island looks like from the satellite. This is how it looks like from the Google view of those paragliders. You will see the world's biggest pyramid, which is known as Dubai Eye. Mostly there are people that they are talking about the London Eye, but this one is double in size of the London Eye, the famous Dubai Eye. With a height of 250 meters high, it has 40 healthcare hospitals there. We have Dubai Media City, we have Dubai Sports City. We have all those kind of designated places for those designated space here. And here, again on your left hand side, you will see those two towers here, which I guess might be some of you have seen in some Hollywood movies, or if you have the guests from US, they might have seen in Manhattan, New York. On our left hand side, the famous Patras Tower, in Malaysia, in New York, but in Dubai, you will find not one, you will find them two. The famous business center tower of Dubai. Now come on that circular vehicle lane. What are we going to construct there? What are we going to build there? First of all, actually, it's a human curiosity which is pushing the people to find something new, to discover something new. Like, nothing is impossible. So in Dubai, we are not going to the moon.